some shit. I'm here though.
Uh, we really can run. Don't they still got duos?
Yeah.
Uh,
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They'll take that, 14 yards on play number 1. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Covington. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. The Lions had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Off the play fake. Covington. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And there's an example on this first possession of the game.
Say it back, bitch.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. This defense for the Cardinals, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And I don't know what the actual percentages are, and I don't know the analytics when you create 5 turnovers or takeaways in a game. But coaches always say, when you create a number that high, your chances of winning probably up over 98%. I haven't seen that number quantified, but I believe them.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
Well, at that rate, picking up 3 yards a carry, you and I both know that doesn't cut it in this league and trying to get first downs unless you're playing 4-down football. Then that's a whole different situation, but I don't think that's what they're trying to do here. 3rd and 4, though, is still manageable.
From the gun on 3rd down. Covington dancing to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That sack courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. Seibert able to knock this one through. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, There's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept away and boom, over the crossbar.
And he'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Play action. Now it's Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute killer out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Murray now to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to...
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Cardinals have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw again, Covington. He'll get this off to Swift. And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs, Their eyes light up when they talk about
Yeah,
open field
mama.
and having one-on-one
You shut niggas
matchups,
out?
don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're
0
used to doing.
point.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
From the gun on third down, Covington. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Jack finds out to punt here on fourth down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, the offense coming back out here, plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
These, you got somebody to your left. And somebody it's 2 people beating us there. I'm not landing there.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
What happened?
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Yeah.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
But I've been going through it too. I can't leave him hanging now.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Presley, and great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Presley, and this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
On 2nd down, Presley. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
On first down, Presley. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Murray. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
There's a lot of teams around, so we can do it. We just got to do that shit
Great
fast.
protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
They'll run on first down. Presley, nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. They were the 46 defense.
Wait, what building is it in? This not the
You know what
building.
the 46 means, right? That means you take up the first 3 guys, the center and the 2 guards. You cover them with your big people.
It'll be red, right?
I don't understand why you're trying to run up the middle against the 46 defense. The
It's
old
locked.
Bears showed us it wasn't able to be done. They didn't get it done on that one either.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. Presley, and I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The last 2 runs have gone nowhere, and now another showdown looming on 3rd and goal.
I'm about to try to fly over there.
Up the middle they go. Presley, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A great effort there. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
The score, Cardinals 14, Lions 3.
Where from?
I'm safe. I'm safe on the roof.
I can't.
I don't know where I got shot from, though. That's the only thing.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Yeah, they are west.
I thought I seen Webb up here, low key. It seemed like he right next to me.
I am, but you don't know.
Oh, yeah.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Right here, up top.
Looking to throw. Covington. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Man, they switched my gun for me, man. Like, I hate that, man. Come on, bro. Fucking switch my gun for me, man, just because I'm climbing.
And he comes back with one complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Just because I'm climbing, bro, you switch my gun.
Coaches
Like,
constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
oh, middle. They're coming to the right, so. Oh, one is.
They'll try it now with Swift. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Kill
The
one.
Lions now going to use the second of their
Right here,
timeouts,
Smooth, in the middle.
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Hey, don't go to that safe cracker. It's a team over there.
And now the Cardinals
Go to the ones that's next to each other over here by me.
That means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward
Oh my
halftime.
God, that's fucking fast.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Covington. Over the middle, it's complete. And they bring it to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Don't hit that by.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Okay, I'm not a fan of any routes that just, turn around defensive backs, mainly because I was a defensive back. But the comeback route is so difficult because to sell it, you're selling it like it's a deep route before you come back
I got an armor box.
towards
Yeah, I
either
need
the
it.
line of scrimmage or the sideline. And, boy, that one worked to perfection.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
It's 2 teams
This has
fighting.
been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against him a few minutes minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
I think I killed one, or the one that was...
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Kill.
The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Yeah.
2nd and 10.
Car.
God damn.
Back to throw again.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cards are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because
I died from the grenade after I killed all of them. Get the fuck.
Because of their error.
Man.
All their offensive teammates have to get with the quarterback right now.
God damn.
Offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. No run back here to begin that. Will start at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
He said, why do y'all do that?
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Now Murray. He's going deep for Brown. They've got his man complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Where we at?
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And their halftime hold now even deeper. They need a big drive here.
No,
just
it's
to
another
answer the
room.
first
It's in his
touchdown
room.
of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
I get it.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Back to throw. Covington. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Covington. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out. Not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. A 46-yard punt, 8 yards on the return. And this offense will take over
so
right at the midfield stripe.
Get over the fucking wall, man. God,
Man, I'm about to move with Wes. These safes kind of far apart. I'm sure that there's people over here.
Cart coming up.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Play fake. Murray. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, over there, John. There's one in that building I was shooting at.
Here's Murray from midfield.
Is he dead?
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Where they at? Where have you seen them?
No. I'm behind this thing.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks.
I broke his shit.
Here's
Left
first and
corner,
10.
y'all. Oh.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that.
Yeah,
Maybe do something different.
Only 3 yards on the pickup. They'll be left staring at a 3rd and 14.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Another zip.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So 3 more points tacked on, and this margin getting more comfortable by the minute.
And with the lead where it is, you can actually feel good about field goals. We talk all the time about scoring 6s, not 3s. But in this case, they're just looking to chew up some time and come away with points.
You got to heal up, too. Where they at?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start.
Motherfuckers here?
It's caught.
Oh, they still there?
25.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-10.
Oh, he's down. Y'all, let's push him. Let's push him. Let's push him.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
Y'all got the
that bitch
armor
disappeared.
Y'all wanna hit this buy station or y'all what y'all do?
Yeah, we got that, yeah. I think you're going to show some of your money.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Murray now. Able to get this one to McBride. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode. Really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
I'm committed. Down.
On first down, Presley, and he's got room.
Anybody else up there with me?
Yep.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Oh, they behind us still. God,
that's a pretty
damn it, man.
To that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so
fucking
fast.
building,
no,
man.
Not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
I'm just doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
Who's a fucking building?
And from back there, wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy the game.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the third quarter.
Man, that's punching. She's so weak.
From the gun, here's Swift. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Covington. And that is incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Escaping the pressure right.
Closest by is right here.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Y'all best bet might be going to the one that's further up, though, low-key. Because remember, every team pushed into the circle from that, like over here. So they're going to go to that buy station.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
It's a loadout over there, too.
The loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Come on. Ace, ace. Hey, shit.
From his own end zone now, it's Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Covington. And he's got it. Got his man.
Did y'all do try to make a play on that buy station?
And he's taken down, but able to
Did y'all do try to make a play on it? Run inside the building after you got back. Don't run away from it.
That catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline, because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Throwing on 1st down. Covington. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Cards are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stares on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a
It was 2 backpacks. You grabbed the wrong backpack.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Actually, bitch.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Murray. This is caught inside the 15. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Even with the big lead here in the 4th, it still bombs away, and frankly, it's working. Why should they stop? Go ahead and keep firing away and gaining those yards.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Up the middle they go. Presley, nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuff from the 2, and now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Green, green, green.
He'll try again. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals are on their way to a 2-0 start. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just added on that big lead. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup of 38. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath and
the Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack.
Hey, put y'all money together now. Y'all can give me that
Joseph Day breaking through for the sack.
You got 10 seconds to
you
get
can
together.
just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game
Too
ball
late.
to the
It's too late. Y'all got to
7.
leave. Just go,
Defensive
go.
line is
It's
taking
too late.
charge and control of this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painting the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
No, it wouldn't be big because
They hear y'all. They was on the roof.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Covington. He finds his man, complete. It's Roth. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but They've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Presley. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, Presley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 17-yard line. 172 yards rushing for him now. He's been tremendous all day long. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. When they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the Cardinals, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Detroit...